My friend keeps letting guys treat her horribly and then coming to me to talk about it, and I'm exhausted, all caps, and extremely annoyed because she won't listen to anything I say. What do I do? What's the best advice you've ever received?
I'm Izzy.
I'm Maggie.
And this is a Long Game Podcast where we talk all things
Faith, relationships, and wellness.
There we go.
I should just come in at the end.
Yeah,
every
that's perfect.
time.
I go all things.
Faith, relationship, and wellness.
The switch up, I was like, no, nothing's happening. But today,
I'm so excited.
It's very exciting, guys. Oh my gosh. So
Yes.
Maggie and I are like doing a shaky shake up on the pod. Because we want to interact with you guys more. We want to know more things. We like answering questions, talking to you. We want to build the relationships.
I was
get
thinking
all the
about
deets.
that. We're very relational. It's like
yes, we love connecting with people and all the things and the gals, all the things. So and the guys too. The guys' questions too. Some of you guys dropped some questions. Okay, yes, we're both married. We're both taken. We're uninterested. We're off the market. Okay. You can still listen to the podcast though. Hey. Sorry, losers. No. I mean, my husband is pinned to my profile.
Yeah, okay. So the reason this comes up is because we got a question. We were hanging out a few days ago and we were like, hey, let's put up a poll, a question link on our Instagram and have people drop questions and we'll answer them in the podcast, which is what we're doing.
Yeah.
We had some great questions come through. We also had a couple. And one of them was, are you dating anyone right now? And for either of us, I feel like that's hilarious because I think it's every single episode we talk about our husbands.
I have some guys do that in the DMs every now. My audience is more women than men, and I don't have very much of that. But every now and then I do. I don't dignify it with a response at all because it's like, what the heck?
No.
It's so obvious.
Right.
And I had one guy, though. You know who you are when you're listening to this, okay? He has a daughter in high school, playing and everything, and he follows me and everything, and was asking questions about her, and then it was like
about his daughter.
This is what I do. Yeah, this is what I do, and I was kind of answering questions, and then he's like, says are you free to something? I don't know. Basically trying to open the door. I'm like, well, I'm married and everything. He's like, yeah, I know. I was married once too or something. And I was like, no, don't disrespect me that way. That's disrespectful.
Absolutely not.
And I don't respect that.
Yeah,
and
it's one thing to not know if someone's taken and politely ask and then immediately be like, I'm so sorry. He knew. That's what I'm saying.
Don't do that.
Knew. Yeah.
Yeah. No, if anything changes, what? No, come on. I don't respect
Absolutely
that. Be better.
not.
Do better. Don't do that to anyone else. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. But we do have some really great questions that we're going to go through. So first question. All right, I'm going to start. We have some relationship ones, so maybe we'll touch on the relationship
Should we start
ones.
there?
Should we just dive in?
Wait, no, where were you going to say you wanted to start with?
I was going to say let's start there. There are some ones that we can answer more quickly, but there are some of these that are really good.
I'm very excited.
Okay, first one. How do you know you found the right guy?
Great question, actually.
Yeah.
This is actually, I think it's actually more complicated than people think. Too sometimes, because naturally we all want to be with someone.
Yes.
So you want to be like, this is the one. Because how many times have we tried to make someone that's not the one?
Yes. And I think it's very romanticized to say you'll know when you meet your husband, you'll know right off the bat. I think for sure for some people, I think you were locked in with Mitchell right away.
Yes.
Matthew and I got very serious, but I was in relationships before that where I was like, oh my gosh, I really wanted it to work.
Yes.
And when emotions are so high, you are not objective.
Yeah, you'll convince yourself they're the one real quick.
Yep, you've got rose-colored glasses on. I did not see the flaws or the things that didn't align.
Yes.
And so to your point, it is not as straightforward.
Yeah, because what does that mean when you know you know? Yes, you do, but also it doesn't just because I knew with Mitchell didn't mean that everything was perfect.
Right.
Okay. And then because I also see that on the other end, I'm like someone's like, oh no, this one little thing. I'm like, dude, do you think they don't have one little thing about you too? You know, at the same time.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on it? I'm curious what your thoughts. I have a couple of things.
Yeah. No, I was thinking about this. So I think first of all, you will have peace, even if things aren't perfect. I think you will have peace with the person that you're with.
Dude.
And you will not question anything. I never questioned how Matthew felt about me once. I knew that he wanted to pursue me, and I did not feel, even in the hard things, even when we had obstacles come up, I didn't wonder if he was the one or if he was not.
Yes.
I had peace.
I think that is so good, because I've seen it and like been in it too, where it's like, it's just, you have anxiety about it.
Mm-hmm.
Anxiety about them.
Yep.
It doesn't feel good in your body. Like, your body knows. And I think that's so good if you don't have peace.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I know what it's like on the other end. I was in other relationships where I did not have peace. I wasn't sure how he felt about me.
Your body knows. Yeah.
Yep. Your body knows.
Your body.
Your gut. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, yeah, I like that you said that you never question. I never ever questioned whether Mitchell wanted, like,
yep. Yeah.
Once we were together, it was like, no. And here's the reality too, is if it's not obvious that he wants to be with you, he doesn't want to be with you.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, that's it. He doesn't.
Absolutely.
Does that mean that he needs, a little bit of training on like how to make you feel loved? For sure. Of course. They all do. Okay? But it should be very obvious that they want to be in a relationship exclusively with you. And if it's not, they don't want to, and you should get out.
Yeah, you shouldn't wonder.
That's a good question, though.
It's really good. I also think if you're wondering if you're with the right guy or not, if you're a person of faith, like, check in with God. And that's something, like, there's a prayer that we pray to talk about.
Okay, so
because we both had prayed this.
Yes.
And I was trying to think back, like, where we heard this from.
I didn't hear it from, maybe we did. I pretty much remember thinking that.
Okay.
When I was pretty young.
Yeah.
So the prayer was just like, God, if this person isn't for me, remove them from my life.
Yep.
I don't know if I did hear, I don't think I heard that from any. I think I was just like reading my Bible one day and it was like, okay.
So maybe I learned it from you, because I've prayed it for years and years too.
Holy Spirit just dropped a little bomb and I was like, okay. So I literally was just like, all right, remove them. And it's just like this, like giving it to God instead of trying to like keep it for yourself too.
Yeah.
That there's a lot of relief with it, but it's also a scary thing to pray. And literally every single time I prayed it, it would be like, I would get to the point where like, I should have been praying it sooner.
Yeah.
And
I disliked tremendously praying that prayer.
Oh
because
my gosh.
Think about it.
Yeah,
you're getting into a new relationship.
You're excited.
You're like, I don't want this person to be taken away. I see potential. But it's a matter of like total surrender. It's like, I surrender. I also trust knowing that we have an all-loving God and that he is not spiteful. Like, he's not going to take this person away because you prayed that prayer. He's like, just because you prayed it, taking him away. Like, he is going to listen to that prayer and he will, we have both seen that where it's like, I don't know why this person left or why this thing happened, but it was like, it was like a God thing.
Guys, like, literally just, like, I feel like just ghosted me, just, like, no, I'm like, what? Like, I'm awesome.
Mm-hmm.
No, but for real, being, like,
sense.
Or cheated on me, or did something crazy, and I'm like, what? But I've been praying that. I'm like, God, remove them if they're not for me.
Yeah.
Please remove them. Please remove them. And then, obviously, when I met Mitchell, I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, a couple weeks in, I was like, I gotta pray that prayer. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't want to so badly.
I was literally in the same boat. Like, I remember thinking about it. Yeah. And driving and being like, oh, I really, like, I know I should, but I really don't want to with Matthew.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I did it. But then it was, because imagine if we hadn't done that.
Oh my God.
Because then we'd always be wondering, like, oh my God, like,
right.
What? But every other time we'd done it, it was like, God's like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
They can.
Yeah, boop.
He just put this cloud over. I feel like sometimes literally God puts a cloud over certain people in your life so they can't see you. They can't really see your greatness. They can't see who you are. They can't see it, and then they ghost you. They don't treat you like how you're supposed to be, and they're like, what? Your job is not to go chase them once they do that, okay?
Right.
Let them go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then you realize, like, once I had that space and they left, I was like, oh yeah, that person wasn't for me. But it's so hard to see it when you're in it sometimes.
Yes.
And your emotions, and then they would leave, and sometimes they would come back. But I was at a point.
Maggie, she has them. They come back for her. And they do they come back. They come back.
I would
Once
have
they get a taste,
space.
like,
I would have the space to know, like, oh, this person isn't for me. Like, I no longer have those rose-colored glasses on.
Yes.
But I needed God to remove them, and I truly believe with all my heart that's what he would do.
Yes. And I think, especially as a girl, like, that's good. Because it is very hard to tell. We do so badly want to be, like, desired and pursued and all the things. So it's so much easier just, like, have God. Like, he's your father for a reason. He's going to protect you. He's going to remove them.
Yeah.
Trust that he'll remove them. Surrender it to him. And then when he does, don't go chase them.
Yes.
Do not go chase them.
Yep.
Don't do that, okay?
Have your pride. Have your dignity.
Your pride.
I'm serious. We both, we're like, all right, we're done. It's over. And that's good. Yeah.
Bye.
Move on. I love it, though. Yeah. So make sure to pray that prayer.
Yeah, pray the prayer. Pray the prayer. You always wonder if you didn't, too.
Yeah.
And
that prayer
it's just
so
like he'll
powerful.
take. Also, it doesn't mean it's not going to hurt. Being rejected always hurts. Okay?
Yeah.
Being cheated on hurts. Being treated poorly, it hurts. Okay.
Yeah.
That's normal. Let it go. Move on.
Yeah.
Your husband
you'll
awaits.
find the right one. Okay. Next question. My friend keeps letting guys treat her horribly and then coming to me to talk about it, and I'm exhausted, all caps, and extremely annoyed because she won't listen to anything I say. What do I do? Okay, this is a good question. I think this goes back to our podcast about boundaries.
Boundaries.
I think so.
For her with the guy or her with her friend? Because there's two problems there.
Two problems for sure. I think for her with her friend, first of all, because like this girl's asking, what do I do? Yeah. So like for you asking what you do, I think honesty is super important. But if you've been honest and you've gone, hey, I see you're in this pattern, you're letting guys treat you badly. Can I help you? Like, what can I do to support you in getting out of that pattern? But you have a friend who's not listening, like she is not listening to that advice. I think that's where a boundary comes in.
And that's super hard. Like, I've been really bad at this, and you know that. Like, I like having friends that I get, once I'm locked in, I'm very loyal. Yeah. So I'm like, I try and help, but then after so many years, it depends how long they've been doing this, okay? If this is a little phase for them, I've seen someone do it for years, doing these things, and I just kept on being like, oh, like just trying to support them. I'll help you as, I'll help you as, and after a while, it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah,
like,
you don't even draining. Yeah,
this is draining. You don't even want better for yourself, even though you're saying this. It just like believe people's actions.
Yeah.
When they show you who they are, you have to believe them. So it depends how long you've been trying to help this girl. Like how long you've been trying to help your friend. Like I had a friend I was trying to help for years, and then I was finally like, I can't do this anymore.
Right.
Like this is not. I was enabling her anyways.
Right. And I think it's not good for your friendship either. So I think that is kind of the perspective that you could, like the angle you can come at it from. If you do feel like you need to have a conversation, is going, hey, I love you, I care about you.
Yeah.
It makes me really sad to see like this pattern that you're in where guys are treating you like less than you deserve.
Yeah.
And I think it's hurting our friendship. So I think we need to take a step back from like talking about this topic. Like I want to be here for you, I want to support you, but I don't think this is good for either of us to talk about.
Yeah.
If nothing's changing.
Yeah.
And
if it's like, a one-off, then do whatever you can to support them and be there for them and show them like that's not what they deserve. Mm-hmm. But if it's
a pattern
for a long time, you gotta step away. And then for the girl,
in these bad relationships,
and we don't know much about that. Like, what is a bad relationship? Like, there's degrees of bad relationship. If you're in a serious bad relationship, you need like an army. Like, you need a lot of help. Right. So seek out a bunch of people. Get some guys in your corner. Get some girls. Get their boyfriends. Like, whatever it is. Like, if it's like scary, it doesn't sound like that. It just sounds like
hopefully not.
And we hope it's not. But if it's just like a guy that you're just like, this guy just sucks. It's like, ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want your life to look like? Because if it's this bad now, it's only going to be worse later.
Yep.
They're not going to.
I also think it makes it really clear when you ask, like, would I want my sister or my daughter to date the guy that I'm dating? You know, like for me, I feel like that made it so clear.
I was dating a guy one time, and I was exiting the relationship, and I asked him, I said,
like you were exiting as in you were like breaking up with him in that moment?
I didn't want to be in that relationship, okay? I didn't know. I was 18. I didn't know what I was doing, okay? But I knew I didn't want to be there. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep. Yeah.
And I was like, so Oh my gosh, I almost just said the name. We can edit it out. I was like,
bleep.
so your younger sister, I said her name. I said, if she was dating a guy like you, what would you be happy about that? The way that you're treating me if he was treating her that way? And he was like shocked. He was like, no. I was like, well,
there's your
there,
answer.
what, okay,
Yeah.
like why? Then
Why are you
treating me
like
this way? You suck. Yeah,
man?
yeah. I
That's
laughed,
crazy
obviously.
that he could admit that.
No, but he literally, he couldn't
Oh
even
my
hide it. He
gosh.
couldn't even hide it because he was like,
Did it change after that?
yeah. Well, that was we had already broken up, and then we got back together for a short stint.
Oh yeah.
It was only 9 months total. Okay,
Yeah.
terrible 9 months, but whatever.
Yeah, what a waste. All right, but good. I think overall, it's like have a conversation. If it's a one-off, like for this question, like if it's a one-off thing where she was in a bad relationship,
support as much as you possibly can. Show them that, like, and I've had a friend who literally was like, dude, I realized I was in a bad relationship once I looked at your relationship. Like,
it's a great compliment.
I was
too.
like, wow,
That's
thanks,
awesome.
cool. They're like, yeah, I realized I wanted something more like that versus what I had.
Yeah.
You know, and really, I think it goes back to like, what do you want? Okay, do you want to be with someone who's like a loser and it's hard to get along with all the time? Probably not. So
Yeah.
get out. Don't do it.
100%. Yeah, and set the boundary if you need to as the friend.
Yes.
For sure. All right, another relationship question. My boyfriend doesn't currently have a job. He feels bad because I do have a job. I don't want to keep having to make him feel better about me having a job while he's still looking for one, and I don't know what to do at this point.
Wait, you don't, she doesn't want to make feel what? Sorry, read that part.
So she doesn't want to have to keep making him feel better about not having a job.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And is he looking for a job?
She said he's looking for one, but he doesn't have one. First of all, I don't think it's your job to make him feel better about himself.
He should feel like crap. Sorry. No,
Yeah,
if you're not pulling your weight, you don't have a job, your girlfriend has a job, and you're just like, you shouldn't feel good. I don't feel like that's like a bad thing.
Sure. Yeah, you should want more. Like you should want
if he felt totally great about that, then he'd never get a job.
Right. Yeah,
I
so
wouldn't
it's not the worst thing.
I would not be making him feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, yeah, honest, like I wouldn't be like a jerk if we're on the same team, but I'd be like, yeah, doesn't this suck? Like, I don't want you to feel this way about yourself. I don't want to feel this way about you.
Well, yeah, I'd be supportive. Like, how can I help you find a job? Like, how can I support you in that?
How long has he not had a job, though? Because
I don't know.
If this is, you know.
We need more details.
We need more details next time, please. It depends on a lot of things because we only know what we know.
Sure, yeah.
But really, it is not hard to get a job.
Right.
It's really not. You got to suck it up sometimes. Be like, okay, I got to go, like.
And it might not be the job you want.
It might not be the job you want, but while you're looking for a job, get something in between that's at least making something.
Yeah, or maybe you just need the experience. It's like it's a stepping stone to the next job, you know?
Yeah.
So you just need to start at a minimum wage wherever.
Yeah, if you're struggling though, you should be working. Like if you're struggling financially, you should 100% be working. Don't just be like, oh, I'm just going to wait until I find something. Get something. You can get hired at McDonald's yesterday. You know what I mean? Why are they always hiring? Why is McDonald's always hiring?
Perpetually 24/7.
Like
yeah.
$17 an hour too.
Yeah, it's
like,
not bad.
You can go work at McDonald's while you know.
Yep.
You look for jobs in between on your phone while you're working there. I see them on their phones all the time. It's just whenever I get my Diet Coke.
It's true. No, it's true. Yeah.
What did she say? She said she wanted to.
So
she wanted advice for what?
Went off on such a tangent. Like, just get a job. I think ultimately she doesn't want to have to keep making him feel better about not having a job. So that's not your job to make him feel better.
Yeah. And you don't need to.
Yeah.
You shouldn't feel good about it.
Yeah.
Don't be a jerk.
Yeah,
but be
supportive.
Like, I would just be very logical.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this totally sucks.
Yeah.
Doesn't this suck for both of us?
What's your game plan? What's our game plan for it? That's it. Yeah.
I hate inaction. Indecision is like the worst. If you're just like trying to find the perfect, no, get something.
Yeah.
Move on, and you don't need him to feel better about not having a job.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it sounds old fashioned. Sorry, I'm going back around to this, but
Dude,
like,
go.
as a man, yes, I'm gonna say that. As a man, like naturally, men are like designed to be providers.
Yeah.
They're naturally just like that's what they like to do.
Right.
For the most part. Like all the good men I know are like, yeah, like I work, you know? Like,
right. Yeah.
That's just what they want to do.
I work. I eat. I work.
I work. I provide for my woman. Like that's the reality.
Yeah.
And nothing's wrong with that.
Right.
So it's natural that they don't feel good not working.
Right.
You know?
No,
The
and
whole,
I have not felt good when I haven't had a job either. Like, I mean, either way. But as like you're saying, as a guy who is most often like the provider, like that's most often your role. Of course, you're gonna feel uneasy.
Yeah.
With that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, if Mitchell didn't work and like and was sad about not working, I wouldn't be like trying to make out like go get a job, bro.
Like I don't know what to say to you. Yeah, that's super fair, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. My boyfriend is always trying to spend money on me. The problem is that we are both broke. So how do I nicely tell him that he doesn't have to keep doing that?
Okay. All right.
I think that
That's
comes from a
sweet.
really good place.
I think so too. And I've actually seen that. Like people like that I know, like where it's like they don't but it's like their love language is like gift giving.
Yeah.
And
Like that's how they show love.
Yeah, is by like giving gifts. I know someone kind of close that they do that, and that's like that would be really hard. That would be hard.
It would. It would
But
be
it's-
hard to have that conversation. So I think it would either need to be a direct conversation of like, hey, I appreciate so much that you buy me things, that we go out on nice dates, whatever it is. But I think like we should invest in like our future together by saving right now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes. Yeah. And you could even do it like putting together like financial goals. You know, like be like, hey, I want to map out our.
See, I feel like that's a little more indirect, but I like that. You know, because I don't think it needs to necessarily be direct, and it could kind of almost spare feelings by creatively going about that, or like suggesting more inexpensive dates, like, hey, let's cook instead of going out, or like, you know.
Yeah, because you can romanticize anything.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like Mitchell and I make an awesome date out of Costco.
Yep.
Gonna get a freaking chicken bake and a Diet Coke.
Are you kidding me?
Sign me up on
Get
a
the
Tuesday
free
night.
samples on a Tuesday. On a Friday night.
On a Friday night. On a Saturday morning. Come on. Yeah, no, I think like most people also don't actually map out like what they're spending and not spending. I go through phases of like not doing that, doing that. I'm like, I should probably like track this a little bit more, you know? So if you just get on the same page with that and then that's like they're spending money, then spend whatever you want on me with your spending money. Whatever that budget may be, whether it's $50 or $250 a month. Like, you know? And then
so no, go ahead. I was gonna like recap, but if you have another thought.
just like and like to your point with like the dates thing, like it's easy to make a vibe, like just where like doesn't have to be expensive.
No, it's like let's go on a hike, let's go to a park, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
pack a picnic.
Yep.
Set up a movie spread in like Mitchell and I love doing that. Like
just
that's
at
fun.
home movie night
like
with popcorn.
Deck it out. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be a little smarter there, you know.
Yeah. So maybe it's like talking about financial goals. Like maybe that's how you go about that.
I feel like that would that's how I would do that.
I
was
that.
like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have no money.
Because I think then you spare everyone's feelings in it too a little bit more. Because it's not like, hey, just stop spending money. Like you're being irresponsible.
Especially when it's your love language.
Yep.
Like if that's what you like to do. I feel like that's how Mitchell is. He loves getting me stuff.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm like, okay.
That's amazing. He really does. That's very sweet. Okay. Oh, I love this one. How do I grow my relationship with my boyfriend and God at the same time?
Wow. Yeah, that's tough. It can be tough. It can be tough if you're like
I think if both of you are not
exactly
actively pursuing God.
Exactly.
Then that's
yeah.
trickier.
I was picturing some that I know that are like that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that can be tough.
Yeah, and I feel like I think we both have been in relationships like that before, where it's like that is not the other person's priority.
Yes.
And then it almost feels like you're trying to split your time, or like, I don't know. It's
yes.
just it's not a team
one
goal.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, let's pursue God together, like pursue our relationship with him together.
It sounds like it's in one of those situations where they seem kind of separate, because really relationships are supposed to be like a representation of our, like marriage is a representation of our relationship with Jesus and everything. Yeah. So it actually, and I actually feel that with Mitchell, I actually feel like it's grown my relationship with God, just because like you understand that like dynamic more and everything. Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely,
like I feel like it is that way. Like it feels that way. So I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
That's hard. So I think if you are in a relationship where your partner isn't pursuing the Lord, I think first of all, if it's important to you, that's a conversation to have with them. You know, just talk about how important it is to you. Mm-hmm. Pray on it for sure. And then obviously you're going to prioritize time with your person, and at the same time you need to prioritize time with the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, so make sure you're getting time with him in prayer, reading your Bible, praying on your relationship. You can definitely do both.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, and I know that there are successful relationships where one person didn't start out being Christian or being faith-filled.
Yeah.
And you might be called to be that example to that other person.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's your calling. Whatever it is, though, prioritize time with the Lord still, even if it's not with your person, even if they're not there yet.
And I still need, like Mitchell and I love to read the Bible together and pray together and everything. I still need my separate time without Mitchell with God.
Totally.
Yeah. It's not all just like all together. I still need my own time. And I protect, like, that's important to me. I'm like, no, I go into my little worship vibes.
I love that because you think about it, it's like prayer is a conversation with God. So it's different with 3 people than it is one-on-one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, of course.
Like it's different with me, Matthew, and praying like with God than
totally
it is
different.
One-on-one with God.
Because I feel like too, when I'm alone and I'm trying to go to the secret place and such, like when I'm doing that, like I'll like the other day, like I'll just be like talking to the Holy Spirit like this for like 10 minutes, like listening to a song, just trying to be like, okay, let's get to this place and vibe. Dude, I know it's so funny.
That's gonna be our thumbnail.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about putting like a head cover on, like just like a little thing while I'm praying. I don't know why.
Veil?
Not like a veil, like
something over your face, or
no, like it just like covers your hair.
That's a veil.
No, like it's not your face, just on your, and it'll be like just a scarf while I'm praying.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay, I can see that. Well, we used to wear veils in church.
Oh, like, really?
Yeah, it was just a head covering.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's a Catholic thing. I mean, I'm sure there's other religions that do that.
Yeah, Izzy can do it too. But I was kind of like,
what made you think of that?
Well, I've been on the ground praying, having my Bible time, stuff, and doing that, and then I saw someone on Instagram do it.
Oh,
I was like, where did I get it? And I was like, So yeah. I'll keep you updated.
I used to hate wearing veils in church, but I mean, it's a respectful reverence thing. Like I understand.
Yeah, it's just like
as a child, I was like,
you're like, why do I have to wear this? Yeah, no, that's
we were
totally
also
fair.
one of the few people at our church that did it, so it just felt like
I know. Yeah, I just was like, this would be. I don't know. I've been talking more openly to God, like what? Like it's hard to know. I've been reading Hebrews too, like. The pursuit of holiness and righteousness and those things and how we actually do that and like what really is that to him and now in today's society and everything. So I've just been curious and just been praying about it and like so I might do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, pray and don't if it is only a bad thing. It's a bad thing if that relationship's causing you sin or taking you away from your relationship with God.
Yeah, that's and so true.
So just watch that.
Yeah.
And I've been there. And it's a really scary thing. It's a terrible thing. Yeah. And you got to get out. If it is. Or at least have a conversation with them and be like, and not like you're causing me to, you're a sinner, and like, not like that, but just be like, hey, this is the life I want to pursue.
Right.
I feel like we're out of alignment. I would love to be in alignment. Do you want to pursue this with me?
Right.
No? Okay, then that's totally fine.
Right. But this is important to me. Like, this is really, really important.
Yeah.
And, you know, if that other person truly cares about you, then it'll be important to them too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay. I don't know how much more time we have, but these are so good.
Oh, I think we have a lot more time. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Are you happy at the moment? Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for asking. Doing great.
Thanks for asking. Then we just say the name. It is anonymous. We don't have the names.
No, we don't have any names or anything.
I know.
How
curious.
tall are you?
5'7".
I'm 5'5".
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I
Not
was just
super
talking to someone about my height the other day. I don't know who, but
Did they think you were taller or shorter than you are?
I think someone thought I was like 5'7".
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I'm definitely the shortest one in my family by a lot.
Yes.
You have much shorter. Maggie's much shorter than you
Yeah.
are.
Oh, yeah. I'm the second tallest girl. I'm the second tallest girl. Ellie's a little bit taller than me, thins me, and then Georgia and Ellie Georgia and Maggie are kind of on the shorter side.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Maddie's like in between that. So.
Right. Yeah.
There's a range.
There's a range.
There's a range.
Okay. What are your 3 biggest goals right now? I almost didn't want to ask this question because I was like, I don't know what my 3 biggest goals are right now.
Yeah. Okay. There's certainly different buckets here, so it's hard for me to just be like in this area.
Yeah.
I think obviously first goal, just pursue Jesus. I'm just trying to like wake up and be like, that's all my goal is today is follow him, because I forget like every 5 seconds, and I'm like, what am I doing? I get stressed out for no reason. So that. And then scale the business for sure. Like I'm like scale. And then I'm trying to build a bunch of muscle now. Actually, I decided in the last couple days I'm gonna go into like a bulk. Like I'm not trying to get like gross or anything. Like not like a raunchy bulk, but now we're going into the fall and everything. Yeah. So I'm just trying to like build some. Yeah, because
you've been. Goals. I feel like you've been a lean machine.
I've been lean. I've been really lean. Fairly lean, I don't know, like whatever, for like 5 or 6 months, and so now I'm ready to be like, okay, I got to a good point, so now I'm gonna put on the weight exactly where I want to, how I want to.
Nice.
So that's kind of like
I like that.
Thoughts.
Okay, I'm gonna piggyback off of that because I've also been focusing. I'm not bulking right now, but in coming back from like traveling for a while,
I'm about to buy a little program. We should do it together.
Oh, I'd
just
be
a
so
simple
down.
4-day split. So
okay,
and we don't even have to do it together, juntos.
Right.
We can do it. We can like just chat about it and do it.
Okay. Also, tangent. Matthew and I just made a new calendar, and so like we have tags for like all of our different activities.
And you have a juntos one,
and we have a juntos one.
Nice.
It's Spanish for together.
Together.
And so if any of our activities is just like juntos. That's the label.
I want to be included on your calendar.
You totally should.
Hey, Jack, can we switch this really quick?
Oh, yeah. Coming back from like traveling for a while, my skin was so messed up. And so I've been drinking a ton of water. That's one of my goals.
Okay.
And then like getting back to like a regular workout routine. Like nothing crazy, but just like lifting again.
Yes.
Even like Matthew and I ran recently. So I'm thinking maybe I'll add in like a little more running because it felt really good to do that. So I think that is one of my big ones. And then I'm kind of prioritizing like fall trips right now. I'm excited for some good ones. I feel like
we have one coming up in 2 weeks.
I feel like you need to talk about that just a little bit.
My debut.
Yes. This is so exciting. Honestly, we should have had a whole podcast.
We should have had a whole podcast for this. I'm coming out of retirement. Bum, bum, bum. I am playing in a tournament the end of the month. So it's
soccer tournament. So exciting.
Being goal. Maggie's coming out. She's gonna be there
in Asheville, North Carolina.
Yes, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm so excited to see it. Yeah, I'm bummed Matthew can't go, but I was like, either way, like I need to be there. So
I'm so excited.
We're doing that. We're planning our Gatlinburg trip. We're headed to California for the fall. So just like some smaller trips. But I was like, I really just want to like have a fun fall. I think
I pretty much travel every single month, and I don't like not traveling every single month. Yeah. Since March, I've traveled. I've traveled everywhere. Actually, the only month I didn't travel this year was February.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, you've taken really fun trips.
Yeah,
and we're in a great area where it's like there's and now you can road trip because you have the patch thing.
Yes. I get very
The motion sickness. Yeah.
So yeah.
But Matthew and I love to road trip. So I was like, we just need to do more of that. Like with me working remote, I can work in the car.
Easy.
Like he can drive. So I'm excited to do more of that and just kind of make that more of a priority.
Yeah.
And I'm also trying to plan, I'm planning a fun date night for Matthew and I. So we're trying to do like more fun dates again.
Yes.
Because I mean, we go out to eat a lot, but it's kind of just making it just a little more special, a little more
what does that look like? What does making it special look like?
So like dressing up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even like the verbiage of like, hey, we're going out on a date. Like we're excited to like just calling it that versus like we go out to eat plenty, but like we don't always think of it or feel like it's
gotta be romantic.
Yeah. Yes, you guys are great at that. Yes, like you call lots of things date night. And so we're like, we need to do that too. And so we're doing that more. And then I want to be more intentional because Matthew, like his love language that he receives, like how he receives love is like acts of service. So like surprises, like planning fun date nights, that means a lot to him. He's not as much like gifts oriented. So I was like, I want to be a little more intentional about that. So, and I'm excited for fall date nights. I'm going to look so cute. We have such great outfits. It's going to be,
amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
I love it.
Those are my like fun goals.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah.
I thought of like 5 other things. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do that too. I'm like, no.
Right.
All right. Do we have any other juicy preguntas?
Okay. I feel like we did a lot of the juicy ones.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Do you do couples costumes with your husbands for Halloween?
No. Mitchell and I have never dressed up for Halloween.
We haven't.
I don't think.
I feel like I want to.
Feel like we want to. We always are like, yes, we're totally gonna do it.
Every year, I'm like, yes, I want to dress up. And now that I'm with Matthew, I'm like, I want to do a cute couples costume together. Yeah. Never happens.
Yeah, literally never.
And I feel like I see cute ideas in like February, and then I obviously don't remember them when it gets to the end of October.
Yeah. Yeah. So are we gonna do that? Like,
I feel like we both. Like all 4 of us would have to commit to doing it, and we'd also have to check their work schedules because
we also have to.
I'm not super committed to them getting that off.
I know.
Halloween is not my favorite. It's one of my least favorite holidays. Actually, I do not prioritize that super highly.
Yeah, I don't.
Once we have kids, I'm sure it'll be different.
Yeah. But see, it's already in my head though. Like because I wasn't allowed to celebrate it as a child.
Same.
So it was like, oh, it's so bad. Like we weren't even allowed to. Yeah. So in my head, I'm like, it was never a thing. So I'm always like, is this a thing? I don't know. We dressed up as saints, so we celebrated All Saints Eve. That's cute. Because we also weren't allowed to celebrate. I've dressed up a
Halloween.
couple of times though. A couple of times. We did a couple of things.
Yeah. I think I did. I did.
You did one time
years ago.
Yeah,
here.
Cinderella or something.
Yeah, because the kids that I nannied for were like going trick or treating, so I went and dressed up with them. But besides that,
yeah, I don't know. It always feels like more of a hassle.
I can hear it in your voice already. You're like, oh, it's too much work. Just the sigh. You're like, no.
But it's so funny because I will be extra with everything else.
Oh, totally.
And it's like, how hard is that really? I don't know.
Yeah, I probably put in more effort on like date nights with my outfit.
I do. Yes. I don't know.
Yeah. And I know some people where Halloween is like their favorite holiday. They look forward to it.
One of my students yesterday said, it is my favorite holiday. We keep decorations up year round, verbatim. She told me that. And I was like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I have people on my team who like that's their thing. Like that's Halloween is Brittany, you hear me. Brittany's on my
Oh no, Brittany.
Yeah. No, it's like her thing.
I cannot relate to that. But more power to you if you like to dress up and put in effort.
I'm literally like, I
like to give out candy though. I think that's super fun. So
yeah, I have like no one come to my house.
And how would I be able to hand out candy if I'm dressed up out doing something?
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true.
You should come to our house if no one comes to yours because last year
you had a bunch
of kids. And it was raining and
I would get dressed up for the kids.
This is true.
And then we could do something really fun, like, and then pass out candy. I would do that.
Yeah.
For myself, I'm like, so I'm going to just post pictures of I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. All right. I think that could be a good angle
we
for
really
Halloween.
Answered that question for you.
We dove into that. Okay. What's the best advice you've ever received?
You go first.
Oh no, I don't know.
I can think of I could go into different lanes of the best advice.
Okay, pick a lane.
But I would just say you are what you believe of yourself.
Ooh.
You are what you believe of yourself.
You are your beliefs.
You are your beliefs.
Yeah.
You are your beliefs. So be careful what you believe.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
I feel like this question is like when you're asked what your favorite movie is and you forget.
You're like,
I've never seen a movie, actually.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
Movies?
I'm like,
What?
I don't think I've ever received
Another
any advice
one that was
before.
also like we confirm our own beliefs too.
Okay. Yeah.
So see, now I'm just gonna go and be like,
yeah, do more. I'll try to remember one while you.
I really, that is probably it though. That's probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
And then become the person you want to date.
I love that one.
Be
that's
the
a really
person
good
you
one.
want to be with, like
Okay.
whoever that is. See, I've given enough. That can be yours.
That's so good. I know. I'm gonna take that one. That's also mine. I've heard that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any.
We'll do a last one, best one.
Last one, best one. We had one. I don't know who this was, but it just says, and keep in mind, we had not answered any questions yet. And someone goes, "Your answers are kind of annoying."
Yeah. Okay, sir. I'm just assuming you're a sir because it's always guys who are hating on my posts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have a good one.
Okay,
I have a good one. Wait, go ahead. Are you?
No, I'm ready.
Okay, sir. That's enough. I've been with my boyfriend for about 4 months.
Oh.
He's about to go into the army.
Oh.
I love your reaction. I'm nervous, but he assured me he's going to come back. Do I stay with him or should I let this relationship go because he's leaving for so long and moving so far away?
Okay.
So he's leaving for 4 months, about 4 months.
Assured you he's coming back. Like, did you think he was going to die or you're just like, he's moving back to the area?
Yeah.
We'll just assume you were like, oh, he's moving away. Okay.
Right. Yeah. I think it depends on how serious.
Get
you
out,
both
find
are.
another guy.
No.
I'm kidding.
I think it depends on how serious you both are about the relationship. Like if you're questioning if this person is right for you, then
But I just gotta say, girlfriend, like if you're already on the fence, bro. You're asking this question.
yeah, you're wondering.
You're not. I don't think you care that much about this guy. Because the reality is, if there's someone like when you're talking about being with the right one, like how do you know you found the one? It's like you'll do anything to be with them. There's nothing you won't do to be with them to make that person happy. Like when you're in love, okay? So I don't think you're in love with this guy,
right?
Because if you were in love with this guy, he could be going to Japan yesterday for 6 months. And you're like, I'll fly it out on the weekends. Like,
I'll make a quick trip
I'll make
out
it
to
work.
Japan.
Yeah. So I would say,
it already sounds like maybe you're not.
You're not
fully committed.
You're not fully committed.
Or fully convinced that this is your person.
I mean, what do you think? I would say it doesn't sound like.
Agreed. Yeah, I think what we know of, again, like these are such short questions, it's hard to know the full picture, but what we know, I wouldn't be asking that if I was fully in love with someone and ready to sacrifice anything and everything to be with them and to make it work. And it's not like they're asking you to move with them and taking you away from like what you need to be doing at home. But if it's 4 months commitment, it's going to end.
You're doing a little LD, little long distance. That's all it is.
Right.
That's not that big of a sacrifice.
Yeah. If your worry is the amount of time, you can do it.
Yeah, it's not going to be a problem at all.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it might be a problem, but it's
if both of you are
in
committed.
the long run, it won't matter. It sounds like this is not the guy for you, though. I got to be honest. I'm like, get out because let this guy be free. Let him go find who he wants to be with.
Yeah.
Like if you don't. But if it's anything other than that, like, and you're just worried about the situation, that's not going to be hard.
Yeah.
Like, I've done long distance before.
Yeah, you have.
Whatever. If you want to be together, you're going to be together.
Right.
Irregardless.
It's
regardless. Okay? Simmer down.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm so grateful for your support. I'm already excited for the next show. Turn on notifications and be on the lookout for my next episode. Also, please share the show with anyone you feel like might benefit from listening to. Thank you for all your love and support. I will see you soon.